Blinken warns of fearful risks in case of leaving Ukraine without US aid. If the US Congress does not approve the aid package to Ukraine proposed by President Joe Biden, it will pose a real problem for Kyiv in the conditions of the war with Russia, according to US Secretary of State Antony Blinken in an interview with CNBC in Davos. We need to make sure that with Congress, we get the supplemental funding that President Biden has asked for. We're working very hard on that. I believe strongly there is bipartisan support in both houses, but we just need to land that, he said. Blinken emphasized that there is no magic money pot. If we don't get that money, it's a real problem. It's a real problem for Ukraine. I think it's a problem for us and our leadership around the world, he added. Speaking about his meeting with Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelenski, Blinken stated that they discussed the ongoing Russian aggression against Ukraine. And even as we speak, the Russians continue to launch missiles at Ukrainian infrastructure, at civilians, at apartment buildings. So, we talked about two things. We are focused on making sure that Ukraine has what it needs to get strongly through this year, 2024, he said. According to Blinken, Russia continues to face strategic failure in Ukraine. We have a strong interest in making sure that persists. And if we let Putin get away with this, if we drop our guard and everything we're doing for Ukraine, then you open a Pandora's box and he will not stop with Ukraine and others would-be aggressors in other parts of the world. There, take the lesson, he said. At the same time, Blinken said that assistance to Ukraine will not be endless.